Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 6545 in Candy Crush Saga. And if you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would really help me out. So let's take a look at this. We've got 23 moves to clear out 120 jelly. And we've got a lot going on this board, so let's try to decipher it before we jump in. First thing that draws my attention is these magic mixers, also known as evil spawners. For every 3 turns that I take that I don't strike them, they're going to spew something bad at me. But I don't really have a lot of space to make stripes to send down there, especially in the center where we've got these cutouts. I do have these bobbers, and so if I can somehow get specials to hit these guys, they'll produce fish. But one bobber strike, like if I make a stripe this way and it hits this bobber, it hits once and I get 1 fish. If I can go with a stripe here, it hits 2 bobbers, so I get 2 fish. If I could do a stripe combo right here, it would send 3 fish from here and 3 fish from here. So if I could do a striped wrapped, I would get 3, 6, 9, 12 fish in one go. But again, this is a narrow area. And speaking of narrow areas, look at this. And I think we've got conveyor belts, we've got crystal candies, we've got licorice locks, we've got bubblegum pop, but the bubblegum pop can help us because when it pops with force. So I can make a stripe here, or I can make a wrapped. I think I'm going to go for the wrapped. I also have a stripe over here, but I'm thinking the wrapped is the way to go. I could do a wrapped and a stripe and hit over here, and that's pretty good. If I don't take this, it's going to slide over this way. Oh, I've also... Okay. So I've got this conveyor belt. I think I see something here. Notice how it starts in purple and goes this way, and it gets to blue, so it doesn't wrap back around, but I've got blue down here. So I think what's going to happen is this conveyor belt is going to go from here over to here, come down here, and then maybe go this way. It looks like it is a serpentine thing. Here's green, and here's green. So then we spin around this way, and here's purple, and we go back to the beginning. Oh, so if I could make things, if I can clear this bottom out and then put things like wrapped candies on the bottom here, I might be able to bring them into this area and attack these from the side. I do like the idea of trying to get through the center here, but I don't know what these are going to spew out. I need to open this up as much as possible. That's what I'm going to do. Now I get to see what these are going to spew, huh? I could do this move, and that takes away a lot of crystal candies. I could do this, and this hits some of these bubblegum pop, which the bubblegum pop is going to come down here partially broken. That's not bad. I could do this. I'm going to go for the center. Oh, I think this just spewed out more crystal candy right here. I think this just made things awful for me. And also I'm noticing with the conveyor belt, if I make things happen in the center, they're kind of over to the side. If I make things happen over here, maybe I can bring them to the center. Get things open this way. These are going to spew more things out at me. Yeah, it's that crystal candy. It's covering everything over. Yikes. Okay. And I don't have any moves that I like. Alright, I've got a stripe here. And I'm not paying attention to all the different parts of the board, but so many parts of the board are so restricted, I don't know that it matters much. I don't think this can spew anything else out anymore because this is all tied up. Okay, I can make a wrapped, and it's a striped wrap. Nope, it's just a wrapped and a striped, not a combo. I could hit this and blow this up. I can't do anything about these guys, and I have not been able to successfully create anything to use those bobbers. I can open this up and try to send something down here. I've got a stripe over here. Ooh, should I move the stripe over so it hits here directly? I've got the conveyor belt coming. I don't know. I kind of think I should. let's do this. So, oh, the fish. I got the fish. I didn't even pay attention to what I was doing up here. And the fish targeted these. That's good to know. If I can get fish, they seem to target the magic mixers. Now, if I can hit this a total of 5 times, it'll blow up, and it'll blow up with force and set other things off. That's going to be so tough to do. Let's keep working on this central area here. We may start to be able to open this area up. I know, this isn't a great stripe, but it might lead to something good. Oh, okay. I can do a wrapped, but then the stripe is going to come over this way. But I'd still have a wrapped here. Or I could do a stripe this way and I would have a striped stripe. But I'm not going to be able to hit these guys with it. Or I could do a stripe over here. Try to break this area up. I don't think I'm going to win. I'm going to go for the wrapped and see what kind of crazy things I can do. Let's do this stripe. Oh, yeah, that wrapped wasn't really well placed. Now I've got this stripe. Again, I can move it over, and then I can also hit this and this. Let's see if the fish are still attracted. Yeah, they're still heading over here. The fish are important, but how do I get to them? That's going to be a struggle. So I think I've learned a lot from this board. Look, I still needed 40 of these, including that entire central area. I think what I need to do is really focus on that center even more. And I think the way to do that is to focus on this side of the board because the conveyor belt is going to pull things over. And if I can use what I create here over in the center, maybe I can make a striped wrapped or a striped stripe that hits down here or hits one of these and also hits a lot of fish and sends some to help out with this. Once I can open this area up, I think I'll have a better shot at it. But it is a super hard level, I think. Or is it nightmarishly hard? It's hard to tell at this point in time because of, oh, it looks nightmarishly hard based on the color. So, yeah. So that's what I'm going to focus, nope, super hard. That's what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to pause, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off, but then once I solve this, I will come back through and narrate everything for you. Okay, here's the winning one. I'm looking around. That was the best move. I'm working on the right-hand side, even though I don't really want to be. I want to be over here on the left. But this just has the better options. And it's clearing things out. That's nice. I'm going to hold on to this for a bit. It's still in a good position, not the best position. I do have the opportunity now to work over on this left-hand side of the board. There we go, color bomb. Can I get that mixed with a special? I can make a special, but it's not in the right spot. So we're going to move away from that for a bit. Oh, there go the fish. I love the fish. Still can't get that to work. So let's set this off, even though it's not great. Oh, now look at this. Now I can move this together. And if we can get this in the first half where we open up the board, this can really lend to a lot. Look at that. All of this is now cleared out. I've got a color bomb. I've got 17 jelly left in 11 moves. Most of it's down here. Taking out a color, but the color bomb is fine. Color bombs beget color bombs and other specials. Now I've got 5 jelly left, and it looks like most of it's up here. Oh, not able to reach that. I can't take out green. I can take out orange with my color bomb. But maybe that's what I want to do. Maybe I want to concentrate the colors down. Let's do that and see what happens. Color bombs beget color bombs and other specials. So now I've got an opportunity to make a color bomb, but I like the opportunity probably to set off this wrapped candy. It's going to take out the majority of these guys that I have. And now I could make another color bomb, but all I need to do is take out orange, and that is it. That's the good news. The bad news is it took just about 25 tries to get this done. I've used up really almost all of my lives. Now, probably while I was playing, I earned a life or two, so I'm going to say it's right around 25 tries to get that done today. Phew! Got one level done. Isn't that awful? They restrict our lives so much. But it was a super hard level, so I'm glad that's finished. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.